storm passed through Maine. That story's coming up. Plus, we'll check in with the folks from Bangor Hydro to find out when power will be restored to those who lost it during this storm. And students at the University of Maine are reacting to the campus controversy that's made national headlines this week. We'll tell you more. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Amy Erickson. Folks in many parts of the state spent this Sunday cleaning up the mess that Mother Nature left behind last night. The Ryan is stirring up controversy with how he's incorporating that lesson into his curriculum. To prove the point of the First Amendment, Professor Paul Grossweiler tells his students every year he'll give them extra credit if they burn the flag or the Constitution. But this year, one student spoke out about it. TV5's Kirsten Rosati has more.
Every year, students in the history of mass communications class get an extra credit assignment that can often throw them off guard.
Paul Grossweiler announced that there was an extra credit assignment for any student interested who would burn the Constitution or the American flag. And it was understood as a joke, but it was a joke that made a point about the value of freedom of expression, even for controversial ideas.
Petra Lehman took the class last year.
He wants you to show your understanding of the First Amendment. And so he wants you to know that if you went and did that, that you would not get in trouble, or it would not be legal and constitutional for you to get in trouble.
But one student didn't see it like that. Sophomore Rebecca McDade felt it was offensive and filed a complaint. And now it's got more than just Grossweiler's students talking.
People who burn flags, I mean, they can do that. They have been for years. But as far as saying, go as far as saying, do you get extra credit for these things? There's an obvious agenda behind that. It doesn't seem to be educating them. It's more persuading people to his opinion.
I think that's totally inappropriate in the context of higher education. It's disrespectful, number one, to many people who believe in traditional values, and to actually have that as part of your class for a grade as an incentive is not right either.
Eric Silvaggio took the class and says it may have been dramatic, but Grossweiler was just making a point.
Even speech you don't like should be protected, and it is under the Constitution, and that was his entire point. Even if you want to burn the Constitution gives you that right.
But others say joking or not, extra credit for burning a flag just isn't appropriate.
When they enforce that in class, I do take it seriously, and it does offend me.
People have opinions, but there's places for those.
Kirsten Rosati, WABI TV5 News, Orono.